High drama for the Bengaluru police as one of their own was accused of misconduct. ADGP P. Ravindranath has been accused of clicking obscene pictures of a lady inside a coffee shop. While the senior officer denies the allegations, he also gave out his resignation for the same. Take a look at what transpired.
In a shocking case, a senior IPS officer in Bengaluru was thrashed after two women complained of his objectionable behavior at an upscale coffee shop on Cunningham Road. The officer in question is ADGP P. Ravindranath. The incident occurred at around 10:45 yesterday morning when the cop allegedly entered the cafe in plain clothes. On seeing the two girls seated at a table opposite him, he allegedly whipped out his phone and began clicking photographs and taking videos of the two. The girls then went ahead and filed an FIR in the name of unknown at the High Grounds police station. The distressed girls claim to have been unaware of the fact that the man they accused was in fact a senior police officer. News9 got hold of the complaint copy, and these were a few glaring allegations that were made.
We were talking when we noticed that a man sitting next to us was staring obscenely. Then we noticed that he was using his camera phone and taking photos. My cousin asked him to show the phone when he said sorry and tried to run out of the cafe. My cousin tried to take his phone when he manhandled her and pushed her. We got the phone and saw that he had taken obscene photos of me. He tried to run out of the cafe to a Hoysala vehicle which was outside and called the police inside. My cousin and I handed over the phone with the photos of me and the SIM card to the High Grounds police. This man then asked us, "Do you know who I am?" and threatened us saying, "I will take care of you." After this threat, I was traumatized and afraid and hesitated to file a complaint.
What happened after the senior police officer was taken to the High Grounds police station was rather shocking. Like any other criminal, he was thrashed and thrown behind bars. But just in a short while, senior police officers intervened and let the ADGP walk out free. The accused Ravindranath even reported to office today like any other day, and to his dismay, the media was present there to greet him. News9 pushed the officer to speak, and when he did, it was plain denial.
In an alleged case where a senior police officer has been accused by a girl of clicking photographs, I have with me ADGP Mr. Ravindranath himself. Sir, can you tell me what exactly happened? What allegation is it? A girl accusing you of clicking a photograph inside a cafe?
I wanted to have some coffee. So nearby place where my vehicle parked, I went to one coffee shop and had my coffee. No doubt two girls were sitting to the left of me. Okay. I was facing a wall and there one person was sitting on top of me. Suddenly he jumps on me and takes my mobile phone, instigates the girls that your pictures are taken by this man, and they become wild and my purse he snatches. And then immediately he calls police. One sub-inspector immediately comes. He takes me into his custody. He puts me in Hoysala van and takes me into police station. I was telling sub-inspector my purse and mobile phone with that person who pounced on me. Please take those two articles into your custody because phone is a government phone. Purse has got money. Then he did not listen to me. No, they will go to Kabban Park police station. It is with them. Then I said that, okay, Baba, in this case I have to pay the money also. He says they will pay the money. Then my purse is with them. And then finally I landed in the police station. The police station, by the time they have seen my ID card, I am ADGP, he came to know. But despite that, he did not behave properly. Forget about a citizen. Forget about, if I am not ADG man, I am a citizen. I have got my own rights. And this man removes my specs. He thought that I can't see if my specs are removed. Then he misbehaves with me. Then immediately I tell him, you arrest me and take me to court if I have committed wrong.
But the lady has, she says she's alleged that photographs were found on her mobile phone, her photographs.
So it is up to them to decide and court to decide because my mobile phone was very much there. One person is not a female, it is a male person pounced on me, took my mobile phone and purse. So the girls have nothing, girls' grievance has to be attended, FIR has to be registered based on their complaint and proper person to be arrested.
In a situation like this on a normal basis, what sort of action does the police take? I mean, what does the law say if a man is arrested for an allegation like this?
See, my point is very clear.
No, by law, what is it?
FIR is registered, arrest has to be taken. arrest has to be done. So yesterday they have taken me to police station. Since I was already put in lockup, FIR was not registered. Now I came to know through my own sources, my office sources. Now I am going to police station to get arrested.
Have you had your courting arrest as of now?
Yeah, for no fault of mine. Because let them do investigation. If I arrest myself, they can inquire.
But don't you think it is, if you think you are truthful here, don't you think it is fair for a fair investigation to take place before you court arrest?
My courting arrest is, I am making myself available for them to interrogate me.
Okay.
It is not that arrest is not a punishment. Arrest is my movements will be restricted. The investigating officer will get ample opportunity to examine me.
Okay.
And otherwise, if I go somewhere and all, they may think that I am trying to tamper with evidence. I am trying to threaten the witnesses. I have no interest to threaten any witnesses.
What do you think of the general perception of the public who think that this investigation may be hampered only because you are a senior ranked officer?
I request the concerned authorities to hand it over to CBI.
All right. So have you had a word with the lady as yet?
I never met her, and she wanted to meet. Some information came to me. She wants to speak. She don't want the case. I said nothing doing. Case has to be registered.
Okay.
Girl's request is she doesn't want the case, but case has to be registered.
So you're finally outrightly denying the allegation?
I outrightly deny the allegation, and I just wanted to allow myself to cooperate with the investigation, so the truth will come out, and let the court of law decide. The law of the land should prevail.
While senior police officers refused to comment on the matter, the controversial incident saw the IPS officer Ravindranath handing over his resignation at Vikas Sauda. Many have raised questions on this move because none of the allegations have been proven as yet. But despite Ravindranath offering his resignation, the Home Minister too chose not to comment on the issue.
I have the Home Minister with me, KJ George. Sir, can you tell us, it is a very serious allegation against a senior officer. What is it that we are looking at now?
See, in the complaint there was no mention of any name. It is the thing. Anyhow, police commissioner is conducting an inquiry. Asked the DGP, IGP, Mr. Pachar to submit a report to the government. After getting the report only, I know whether it is a serious allegation or what allegation.
So for an offence like this, where a police officer clicking photographs of a girl, ideally, what is the punishment that is to be given?
See, first of all, the complaint, when he filed a complaint, there was no name. That's what I was told by the commissioner. They are investigating the matter. After investigation of the matter, if law will take its own course.
All right, sir. Anything that you have to say to the victims, sir? Some word of reassurance, because they feel the idea is because he's a senior police officer, it will be.
See, we will all give all protection to her, whatever the thing. If anything has happened to her, the thing, as per the law, we will take action.
The tainted police officer broke down in front of the media, sobbed and maintained that he was innocent. While all this on one hand, the officer on the other hand also made some serious allegations against the senior officers, including the City Police Commissioner Raghavendra Ratkar. He claims that his senior officers are trying to tarnish his image and are conspiring against him.
So that some fellow from the top instigates them. It is not that they have found out that some photos are taken. It is some other fellow instigates and takes my mobile phone. It is under the instigation of that fellow the women react. And now under somebody's influence, now they say their bodies have been touched. And sub-inspector is under pressure. He wants to book 354. Yesterday he told me. Today it has become reality. I am told 354 case is booked up. Yesterday it was only photos. Now it is 354.
You're claiming that you're being targeted and by external forces. You're seeing the inspectors involved are...
The sub-inspector is under extreme pressure.
Why do you say this pressure? Who's building this pressure? And there should be a particular reason if you're being
See,
targeted.
Mr. Raghavendra Auradkar, the present police commissioner, earlier I was DIG Economic Offences. Cybercrime police station was under me. That time an incident took place, that is Mr. Saket Rajan, a known Naxalite, was killed in Chikmagalur by then SP BK Singh. His mobile phone was seized by BK Singh. It was handed over to Cybercrime Police Station, which I was supervising. So that time he asked me to come to his police station. His office was DIG Intelligence then. He interrogated me thoroughly. I belong to Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh, some Naxalite areas are there. He was trying to get an impression that since I belong to Andhra, I may be associated with Naxalites. So that phone should not be under my custody. So he was trying to make an impression that you will try to delete the data from the Saket Raj and something like that. He thought that he made an impression to me that I could be an associate of Naxalites. And today again, in this incident, his sub-inspector books me under 354 and he does all these things. Sub-inspector will be certainly under the control of the officer who heads the unit.
Towards the end of the day, the High Grounds police revealed the pictures of the girl that was found on Ravindranath's phone. Now looking at all the facts and statements made, it sure hints at the fact that ADGP Ravindranath could indeed be guilty. The question now is, will the government take appropriate action against the errant police officer? News9 visited the spot of the incident and this was how it looked.